how did the Money Museum come about? I mean, what was the motivation to build a Money Museum? And I had a question, a life question, already when I was a teenager. And that question was, what is money? Because I've seen that in our time, in our society, you need money because you have to spend on everything. But I wanted to also to be happy. And how can you combine money and happiness? Because the two together don't always match, I have noticed. And I studied history, that was the one part. And I also afterwards I studied business administration in America, in Stanford, California, and that was the other part. And I tried to combine these two education fields. And I went to a bank into money management. And at the bank, I met a lot of entrepreneurs as clients. And as a banker, you can ask, how did you make money? And I have noticed that people have made their money all very differently. The path to success is very individual. So you cannot intimidate. You have to find your own way to make your success. And then I also asked the following question. You now have money, which you don't need, obviously, and that's why you bring it to me to the bank. And now you want to make money or earn money with that money you don't need. Is that for not kind of a contradiction? And they told me about their vision, what they wanted to do with their money. And one person said, I have a daughter or a son, a doctor who wants to have an own practice, and that obviously needs a lot of money to build his practice. And most of the doctors go into debt. But he said, I finance that, I give that as a present to my children. And I found that was a very beautiful vision. And it reminded me of my father, who said, we were three sons, I will pay you every education in Switzerland or outside as long as you want, and that is my gift to you. And I'm still very thankful for that gracious attitude of my father. And after 7 years, I returned back to Zurich, and I asked a friend, a student, which I knew from before, if she wanted to build a coin collection with me, because it has to be done professionally. And that is what we did. We made publications, we held presentations, we made films and videos. It was an interesting time on the history of money. And I noticed that around 1500, at the beginning of the new age, that not only the coins have changed, but also the attitudes, the thinking of the population. And a new kind of money has emerged, and the money which was based on credit, a credit-based money. And during the next 10 years, we devoted our effort to research this new kind of money. And with the time, I also said we need a new money museum. It has to look differently. And we found an architect who listened to us very carefully. And she said, if you want to reach your goal, you need a lot of wood in the room, like, amber, a light wood, which is a warm feeling. And also you need a lot of room for your books. And thirdly, you need a lot of space, because conversation and discussions, a dialogue is very important. And that is our money museum of today. In fact, it's not a museum in the traditional sense. It's more a museum in the Old Greek sense, a location of inspiration, of contemplation, and of the dialogue. And many times when I'm here, I'm getting into dialogue with my books and also, of course, with my visitors once they come. And we had a very interesting and thoughtful conversation about money with those people.